Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, then check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, as are the prices of the readings and ways to book a reading if you do not want to go through the website. All right. I look forward to reading for you. Now let's dive into this reading. But before actually we do so, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound, and this loud sound will be from the singing bowl. Now, the song of the singing bowl helps me read the energy before we even go into the reading. So just pay attention to the way the singing bowl sings. If it's a smooth song, if it has a little bit more of a variant to it, it's all very interesting. All right. So now let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Gemini, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. You have the tower. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. September seems to be a pretty heavy hitting month. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, okay, hold on. The Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Justice, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, angels and spirit guides show me clearly, the Hangman reversed, the King of Wands reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed. Okay. All right. Give me a moment to take it all in. Okay, so we're not expecting this month. Like, we're not. There's an energy here that's coming forward that kind of takes us, like, it takes us by surprise. And yet we are fiercely capable this month as well. So that's going to be very interesting. Let me see that everything is in frame. Okay, good. Seven of Cups. There's somebody here. All right. Yeah. There's somebody here who made you doubt your dreams. And this is going to be something that comes forward during this month where you are actively working against this. This tower time, it's not that everything falls apart during this time, it's that you're rebuilding everything during this time. So just being aware of this is going to be very important. The tower is the sense of what I had thought, like I'm thrown out of my comfort zone, right? Realization, this is like destiny calling, but it throws us out of our comfort zone. We're moving towards something where, again, somebody had told us, you can't do this. And we believed them, and it impacted our dreams. Like, we hid our dreams away more and more because when we met people who kind of reiterated this belief that we were told here, we were like, oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't. This person had a bad temper. Okay. This person was inconsistent. They weren't steady. They were very inconsistent with their temperament, with what they said, with how they believed in you, with how they treated you. So just be very mindful of that. They always kept you off guard or like off balance. And now you're going to be reclaiming your balance, reclaiming yourself. You're going to be looking at what's just and fair for you, what's harmonious for you. That's going to be very important. Connecting with the inner child as well, with what you want and what you love, that's going to be an important thing too. Because anytime you do what you love, you're going to be thinking, oh, I'm wasting my time. Oh, this is silly. It's like, nope, this needs time. This needs care. You need to water this just as you would water a plant, right? To have it grow and to have it thrive. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say here, Gemini. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, you have to do 3 things. You have to like, you have to comment with a butterfly, and you have to subscribe. All right. And commenting with a butterfly lets me know that you want to be in the running to win a free reading, because some don't, and we're going to absolutely respect that. Now, also, guys, we have to respect the winner. So when the winner wins, only the winner emails me, not everybody else. So do be aware of this, okay? Because we want to keep this going. And if we can't be respectful to the winners, and this is my way of saying thank you for, making this channel what it is and being so magnificent, just absolutely magnificent. But if we can't respect this, then it can't continue, okay? So let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have connection reverse. We got disconnected from our soul's purpose, from what it is that we really wanted, from where it is that we were going in life, like from our purpose of existence. And we were a little bit adrift for a little while there. We can still find that we are a little bit adrift even now. So just be aware of that we're coming back into connection, but it is a bit overwhelming. It is a bit like overpowering, okay? It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is communication reverse. We come out of a Mercury retrograde, right? And then we go into the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. So communication has been a challenge for us. We're ruled by Mercury, Gemini. So when Mercury is in retrograde, we absolutely feel it, especially if we also have Virgo in our chart. That's going to come through very powerfully. Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So communication is reversed. We are also picking up on a lot of the energy of the world instead of just focusing on like the conversations that we're having and the energy that we need to connect with. We can be connecting with everything. So be mindful about that. Blockages in the throat chakra can come up during this time. This is a blockage in the throat chakra. So humming, singing, chanting, those are great ways of activating the throat chakra, which also activates the thyroid. So that's really good for us. And then the energy we need to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. This is the high priestess. So we need to be mindful of listening to everybody else's advice and not listening to our own intuitive self. Like Buddha said, question everyone, even me. And so here, that's going to be really important, because somebody's going to be like, well, I know. And you're going to be like, well, how? Like, not cool, type of thing. So just being aware of that is going to be super important during this time, because we're not just following blindly. And that's going to be a very important thing. The tower here, crowning everything, is the fact that we have been going through tower times. Now, we can be going through a tower time in September. That's true for some of us, not all of us. But it is that we are still going through the residual, like, aftershocks of a tower time. And a tower time doesn't have to be bad. It can be good, right? A tower time can be getting married. It can be having a baby. It can be, all these things like moving jobs or like getting a new job. It can be all these things, moving house, that people celebrate. They're like, oh my gosh, you must be so excited. And it's like, yeah, but terrified too. So here with a tower, it's like, oh my gosh, how do I move forward in this? Like, how do I handle this? The old way of doing things has been destroyed. And now I'm building a new way of moving forward and doing things. And so what we're going to be seeing here, Gemini, is however it resonates true in your life, because this is a general reading, the old way of doing things has been destroyed. How are you rebuilding? Because you have a tower time is an enlightened time. It brings forward enlightenment. Sometimes huge enlightenment, depending on where we are in our awakening journey, and sometimes just a little bit of enlightenment. The Eight of Wands is taking aim. It's things moving quickly. During this month, we're going to see things move quickly with the Knight of Wands, with our fire, with our prosperity, with our success, with our ability to go after what it is that we want. we're a lot more tenacious, we're a lot more focused. And with the Two of Pentacles, we're able to balance a lot more. But we have to be mindful not to take on too much. We can overload our plate during this time. Like during the month of September, we can be like, okay, I can do absolutely everything. I'll get everything done instantaneously. And we have to be kinder to ourselves than that. So with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, we're wanting things to move really quickly. Okay, whenever the Knights are reversed, that's kind of like teenage energy, right? You can do things really fast, but can you do it well? Like that's the question here. So with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, there is a sense of, I need to slow it down, but my gosh, do I want to speed it up? We are going to be very attracted to energy that tells us, like it's almost like a get rich quick scheme, right? You don't have to put in the time, you don't have to put in the effort, just do this. All of a sudden, you'll be an instant success. Is that going to be the case? No, not really. So do be mindful of that during this time. With the Knight of Pentacles as well, we need to plant seeds. We're going to want to like gather up ideas or like, oh, what about this? And what about that? What about this? But acting on it is going to be really important. And that's going to be where we can kind of lose interest. It's our own Gemini energy coming into play, where it's like we can gather up things, we know these things, but it's boring, so I'm not going to do it, type of thing. And then it's our own, and it's also the Knight of Pentacles energy of like, okay, let's keep it moving, let's move towards success, let's go faster, go faster, go faster. We need time to slow down and build. We need to be just and fair. We need to be balanced, we need to be just, we need to be fair. We're going to be a little bit more strict during this month than maybe even we're comfortable with at times. We're like, ooh, wow, this is like a little bit dictatorial. Do I like this? I don't know. But do be mindful about that as well. This is also very strong Libra energy coming into play September 23rd to October 22nd. Finding the balance is going to be super important. We have that reiterated with the Two of Pentacles, finding the balance, finding harmony within ourselves. We do have things out of balance, especially with money. And that's why we're going to be kind of like easily swayed or easily like tempted to take shortcuts during this time, because it's like, okay, I've been doing everything the long way, the right way, like, and I'm not getting anywhere. So do be mindful about that here as well. We have to be just and we have to be fair with ourselves. We have the Ace of Cups coming in, and that's love, and that's beginnings, and that's, it's God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of healing, beautiful love, handing us a gift of the waters, washing away so much, doubt and being overwhelmed and fear and questioning. And we're going to see ourselves stepping into harmony with ourselves in a way that opens up our heart, that moves us forward in love, that moves us forward in connection. And again, there's going to be an imbalance with the things that we've been working really hard for. And it almost is a sense of like, people want us to give things away. They don't want to pay for them. So just be mindful about that. That's where you also have to be just and you have to be fair with yourself. With the Three of Wands reversed, it feels like there isn't this give and take, right? Everything just seems a little bit harder. It seems a little bit like stuck. It's like swimming through maple syrup. It's not nice and easy. So do be mindful about that. There is also this wondering if luck is on your side, right? If you're actually successful. And Spirit is saying here, you are. You are. We're going through a tower time, all right? Or we've been going through a tower time. Now, the number 16 is very important with the tower. With the tower, we have been going through the tower time since we were 16 years old. We could have been going through the tower time since the 16th. It could be 16 months. There's an intensity here. So do be aware of that. The Hangman is reversed. We're questioning ourselves. We don't fit in. That's one of the reasons why you were drawn to this channel. Okay? If you're here, you didn't fit in with everybody else. You're probably too sensitive. You're most likely too sensitive, most likely empathic. The world hurt. The world is intense and you can feel it. And here it is a place to be calm, to find your balance, to see yourself without, having it compared against everybody else. And so with the Hangman reverse, it's like, stop questioning you. Let yourself be different. Love yourself for being different. Everybody can't be the same. As much as we seem to love this herd mentality, because we're pack animals, everybody cannot be the same. let yourself be different. There's going to be an emotional manipulation that comes into play. Okay. Just seriously, I'm just seeing that very, very strongly. Somebody comes on very passionate, very, very sexy. This is like very enthralling, kind of like, intoxicating energy. Just be mindful about this during this time because this person will come on really heavy. And it doesn't mean that it just has to be like, not just, but it doesn't have to be romantic. Okay. This person can be intoxicating like as like a best friend or as a business partner. And oh my gosh, we're so in sync. And like, I've never been so aligned with somebody before, but they're going to get all your good ideas and then pull the rug out from underneath you. So do be mindful about that. We have a hard time connecting with our dreams. Again, this is also from the past of being different, not wanting to be different, kind of wanting to fit in, not kind of wanting to fit in. And so we shelved our dreams. Or we said to ourselves somewhere in the back of our subconscious, you can only have your dreams come forward when you're going to be perfect. And you are never going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Once you bring it out of the realm of thought space into the realm of the dirty fingerprinted world, right? Where your fingerprints get all over it and smeared all up, it's never going to be perfect. So knowing that here is going to be really, really important because we have to let our dreams come forward. But just like kids, right? We have to let them fall. We have to let them learn. And that's going to be an important thing. With the Page of Cups reversed, this is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We need to connect with our inner child of what we love and bringing what we love forward. All right. We can also be dealing with very immature energy. It's like little kids throwing a temper tantrum. It's like big energy, overwhelming energy. And it's like, my gosh, that's too much. So just be mindful about that too. It's going to be like somebody else's emotions always get to trump your own during this time. So be mindful of that, Gemini, because you're going to get frustrated with that. Our subconscious spirit message here is time, embracing our time here on this earthly plane, embracing, our connection, our beauty, our tenacity. That is going to be really important. And being discerning with our time, saying, okay, I will spend the, what is it, the Kipling poem? If I spend the 60 seconds in the unforgiving minute, 60 seconds in distant run, and like, and count that well done. I'm totally butchering that because I can't remember it right now. It just flew right out of my head. But yeah, it's like, okay, my time is well spent. Look at yourself. And what if, when you looked at yourself, you say, I never made a mistake? And even if you laugh and think, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, look at where I am. Like, look at what I did. Like, obviously mistakes were made. But what if you look at yourself and you say, I not never made a mistake. I don't regret anything. Everything has moved me forward. And I am powerful because of everything that I've been through. And seeing yourself as a beautiful masterpiece. Maybe not always like, maybe a little bit more messy or abstract than others, but a beautiful masterpiece nonetheless. It moves us then to our chakra energy, which is truth, which is interesting. Communication consciously is reversed, but subconsciously, tell the truth to yourself. You don't have to walk around like the world is our confessional, right? We don't have to say the truth to everybody, but say the truth to you. This is true for me. This is what's important to me. And you will start to see the scales balance. You will start to see harmony come in. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. And it's a six of swords reversed. We want things to move too fast, and yet we don't have clear insight. So it's like moving too fast through the mist, through the haze. It's like, pushing things too far. So do be mindful about that. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is judgment reversed. And it is this real sense of it's not about the rest of the world. It's about how you are judging yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, Gemini, because you're the one clipping your own wings. All right. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Gemini, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And have a blessed month. Bye.